BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back. So a quick video. We're looking relatively bullish at a very optimistic live stream last night for Patreon members. Looking at pretty much all the charts actually showed some kind of promise, whether that's in the immediate term, and that would require Ethereum again to break out from 2000, or in about 1 to 2 months basically from here. Lots of altcoins brewing pump signals all at the same time. So clear sideways accumulation breakouts from Ichimoku clouds, which could provide the alt season that we've been so patiently waiting for and dollar cost averaging into all the way down. So the patience comes, well, I should say good things come to those who wait, right? And so that might still be the case for altcoins. However, right this very moment in time, if you're looking for anything immediate, yeah, the market will move together. Bitcoin's having a little bit of a run at the moment. Tiny run. But it's still good on its own chart. So first of all, let's have a quick look at the bigger picture, which is obviously going to be dictated mostly by Forex, because stocks are bullish AF. They're very sweet. And gold is looking good as well. So let's go to euro dollar. Euro dollar on the 1 hourly chart. Let's get off that. So let's focus firstly on the daily and recognize how sweet this chart looks. Moving into the 110, 111 seems most likely at this point now. We're not really scared of the way that this moves. There's no bearish divergence or anything of the sort on the higher term time frames. One drive on the 4 hourly, but there's really not much to talk about there, to be honest with you. The pump signal generated back down here as well. So I'm very fond of the way that this chart looks. Take it to a weekly. We've not really looked at it in a while. Weekly's actually generated a pump signal as well. So how could we miss that? Looking for a fresh cross, a positive cross above the 0 point on the weekly for euro dollar. So actually, we're talking, we are talking like maybe a mega breakout for the euro. And even the pound, we were looking at this on the live stream last night. The pound to euro looks good as well. So good day to be British. Finally, something good about our nation. The pound is going to go up in value, it would appear, versus both other major trading pairs. So yeah, good times. And obviously, when these things move up, Dixie moves down, and we all know that. And it actually looks really good here. So I have no reason to be bearish. On a fundamental basis, when it comes to central bank wars, we are talking about the Fed continuing to pause, and all other central banks basically are raising rates. So that should obviously bring dollar down and raise the value of our little pathetic currencies. However, today is a CPI day, so there is likely to be some kind of mess around today for the markets. So expect Forex in all markets to look like a broken heartbeat monitor at some stage later on today. But that is that. There's nothing we can do about that. Again, just focusing on all these other charts. Like here we go for stocks, pump signal weekly. It's all very, very good, nice, tidy continuation. I have no problems with any of this. And obviously the last thing to move here is gold. Gold's pushed up to its horizontal area, so a breakout from here would basically be a breakout of this downtrend, or just we'll call it a consolidation, because it's been a banging uptrend. Really, it's been really good. Gold has done very well, and hopefully this will be good for me, because I went hard and heavy on Glencore mining. So I want to see some moves in stocks and in precious metals, so I can hopefully see this one move, because I exited my AI position, to be honest, quite close to the top, and I was skeptical whether I should have got back in. In hindsight, that would have been a better trade than the one I entered, but it's not about, I can't turn back time. All right, so let's go back to crypto. So this is our Bitcoin chart on the daily, being supported so far after yesterday's closure above the Bollinger Band Center. So we're back above all major moving averages here on the daily. That's exactly what you want to see. Bollinger Bands are pinching quite tightly, and the top area would be just short of 32,000, which is still like a major resistance. You break that, you really start to see some powerful moves. Because of the nature of the day, we might even see a move up to there, maybe even a little higher, and they could even get dumped back down. It's going to be a messy day, so not really one a day that I'd feel too comfortable taking new futures positions in. On the 4 hourly, we don't have a pump signal or anything like that yet. We're quite close to it. We're waiting for the leading portion of the cloud to go green. If it were to flash green with all these other components, then yeah, we'd be more confident in an actual move based on its own TA. But as far as the trend is concerned, the trend is still up, so you should expect the trend to continue in that direction. Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum on the 4 hourly is a bit more messy. We do have golden cross retests and a second one down here on the 4 hourly. We also had the same thing again on the daily, which was a much better setup here. So a big bang and then up with a V-shaped recovery. Pretty standard stuff. We see this across the board for everything. People who are on the Patreon, we see this setup all the time, and it's always one that's worthy of taking advantage of, to be honest, because it normally works out than fails. Obviously, it's not 100% success rate, but for the most part, it's a decent signal that you try and take advantage of. And now we can see that, and then you'd expect this to continue. Unfortunately, though, for Ethereum, it's not in a great. It's not as powerful as Bitcoin is right now. So it is still lagging behind Bitcoin, more or less dragging its heels with Bitcoin's price action. So it's trying to mimic Bitcoin. It's doing an okay job of it, but it's not really doing its own thing yet, which is why I can't stress enough how bullish we can be on altcoins until we get above 2,000 for Ethereum. Above 2,000, building a base above 2,000 shows it will be way more encouraging for Ethereum and altcoins to do their own thing. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not a bad thing to buy now and hold for a reasonably longer period of time. I think I wouldn't. It'd be foolish to say that alts are cheap right now because they can always go lower. But as far as the time of the cycle is concerned, I think it's reasonable to expect that this is an okay place to start building portfolios in altcoins that you want. And that doesn't mean go all in. It just means dollar cost averaging from here and lower seems reasonable to me to do that. So you buy it, you hold it, you stake it, on whatever platform you feel most comfortable with. So that is that. There's no point in going around all these small cap or mid cap or even any altcoins. We looked at those on the stream last night. We did determine that some of them are actually really good, and others are brewing certain moves. It's not a dead market, and we have to reiterate, and summarize the fact that stocks are good, precious metals are good, Forex is good. It's all good. And this is something just to finish off here, right? So one of the reasons that people are so cynical and skeptical about crypto right now is because of the SEC, right? SEC, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue you, I don't like this, I don't like that, naming all these altcoins and blah, 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 blah. Look, if that really, really meant a big deal, why is now Coinbase making a new local high? A high that it hasn't seen since, when was the last time we were at this level? Since August of 2022. So it took the SEC to sue Coinbase for it to create a new local high. Look, I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just putting it to you that, to get too wrapped up in the nonsense of the day, in the zeitgeist of crypto, can sometimes be a bit of a problem. TA is not the crystal ball that everybody wants it to be. However, it's probably more important than all this noise in the news, right? And if the SEC by suing Coinbase is bad for crypto, how has it now just made a new local high? If you believe in what I believe, which is that crypto is basically a rinse and repeat carbon copy of the last market cycle and the one before that and the one before that, then basically you would take advantage of these prices and anything lower than this for expectation to take profit at higher levels in about 2 years' time. It's as simple as that. Everybody wants to make millions of percents. For me, I just want to make money, and money can be made from this level and lower if you can trust the cycle and like I say, just get your freaking foot in the door. Anyway, I'll leave with you there. It's all looking good. Everything's pretty sweet. I do like the way it looks. It's going to be a bumpy road today, and actually for the rest of this week with some of these other figures coming out. But for the most part, it is just noise. Enjoy the noise. From a spot trading's perspective, or just picking up stocks or whatever, it's all just noise. The goal is further on down the line, and it'll be a brighter day where you can take profit from where you've bought today and wherever. Anyway, I'll leave it with you there. Little words of wisdom. If you made it to the end of the video, please let me know. If you want to join the Telegram, Patreon, all that sort of stuff, links are in the description below. Other than that, hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.